What's up, guys? So 350Z update number 2. This isn't like week 2, but just the second update. So I fixed a lot, actually. Most everything that was wrong with it. So my door handle works, so I don't have to roll down the window when I want to get in my car. And I fixed the window on the passenger side, so it rolls down. So that made life a whole lot easier. And probably the biggest thing, well, not the biggest thing, but equally to those three, I replaced the shocks in my hatch so that I can open my trunk and not have to hold it open when I'm getting stuff out. And then the most important, for sure, as far as like safety goes, I got new tires. So I got some BFG, what are they? G-Force Comp 2 all-season tires, and they're way better than what I had on there, and they're all 275, so they all match. I didn't do staggered this time, just because these wheels aren't going to be the wheels that I keep on the car. They'll be like my winter tire all-season wheels, so I went ahead and put matching all-season tires on there. And then also, if you'll notice, looking at the car from behind, the fitment is way better. Like that's just perfect. And it's because you can see right there, I got some 25 mil spacers for the back. I didn't get any for the front because it doesn't really need it all that bad. The fitment's pretty good. And I don't mind if it's tucked in a little bit. And it wasn't worth it to use just like 5 mil spacers for me, because I would have had to replace the lugs and all of that jazz that goes with smaller spacers that aren't hub centric, or that don't have a lip on them. So yeah, that's the update on that. I actually haven't driven this car in the rain, and as you can tell, the ground's pretty wet. So let's go drive the car and see how the tires do in the wet. So I completely forgot to turn my mic on earlier, so hopefully the audio wasn't awful. But oh well, it's on now. Or I didn't forget to turn it on. I forgot to even put it on my camera. So the roads aren't super wet anymore, but they're wet enough, so we'll see kind of how they perform. They definitely ride smoother, no doubt about that. Missed third somehow. And way quieter. The response isn't as immediate, but that's what happens when you get brand new tires, because the tread is higher and it's slightly more off the ground, and they're a little bit not as tight. And also, since these are all season, they aren't summer tires, so they're not as stiff of a sidewall as what I had. Good turn right there. There's somebody in front of me, so I can't go super fast. One more thing I have to fix is my e-brake, because when I am on a hill and I'm stopped and I pull my e-brake, it still rolls. I started to fix that today, but it requires me taking apart everything on the rear brakes, and I don't really feel qualified to do that, and I definitely don't have the tools to do that. So I'm gonna go to the Nissan dealership or a brake shop and just see if they can fix it, and see how much it'll be, because I really need my e-brake. Another thing that came up when I got my new tires and the shop was looking under my car and everything, is that my driver's side rear control arm, that is also the spring boot or whatever, is pretty rusted out where it connects to the subframe. It would take pretty much a torch and an impact to get it off. I have a torch, but I don't have an impact. Really quick, turn around here. So when traction control is off, the tires will slide in the rain. They're not that grippy. It definitely feels good and grippy in the rain. I still don't have a trunk, or I don't have carpet or anything in the trunk, so it's still pretty loud. But it definitely feels better than it was with the old tires in the rain, because I did not trust them at all. I feel a lot more planted and a lot more in control with these tires on here, and that's what I needed. And I needed some good all-around tires until I can get my new wheels and summer tires. And plus, living up here a little bit more north than what I'm used to, it does get really cold and it does snow sometimes, so I need a tire that can handle the cold a little better, or a lot better than a summer tire, because summer tires basically turn into glass when it gets, you know, freezing temperatures. So I didn't need that at all, because I don't have, you know, like 2 cars or anything like that. So this is a quick update on my 350Z. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to try to do these every week, so it'll be like a weekly update. I might just do them when I change something, just to give an update on what I changed, why I changed it, how it works, and whatnot like that. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and hit subscribe if you want to see more car stuff, reviews in the future, car edits. There's going to be an edit of this car finally. Hopefully, well, I don't know when, but soon. So hit subscribe and stay tuned for everything coming. So I will see you guys next time.